What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be filming another video that's going to go into what I'm going to call my everyday makeup series, which is a series that I'm bringing to you that's about everyday looks that you can create that is good for everyday, whether you are a bare minimal makeup person going to the office, somebody with different types of jobs that you need an everyday makeup look for, and I'm gonna be here to give it to you and offer you some suggestions of what ways you can go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start off with the face. So for today's look for the everyday series is going to be a go-to light office look, which means if you are somebody who works at an office or say like a firm or like a law firm or something, this is perfect for an everyday look. Now you can tone this up, turn it down, add things, take away things, it's all up to you. But for now, we're gonna just stick to this one. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is moisturize the face. Now my face is already moisturized, but I feel like for this look, it's going to call for something very dewy or light and luminous. So I'm gonna moisturize again using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. Now this stuff I love because it does intensely moisturize. If you can see, I'm almost like done with it, so I'm just gonna add some more. This is gonna also act as a primer. I'm also gonna add another primer on top of it, but this is gonna act as a primer as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is add a primer. This is the Pores No More Luminous Primer by Dr. Brandt. I am using this because it is going to cover your pores, which you don't want shown in the office, and then it's also going to give us some luminosity underneath of our foundation. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move on to the foundation. I'm actually going to be mixing two foundations today. First off, this is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation with vitamins and broad SPF of 20. The reason why I'm using this is because it gives you such a beautiful coverage. Now I'm going to take 2 pumps, and this is in the shade Nude Beige. It says it's lightweight and it's full coverage and it's oil free. The only reason why I'm adding the LA Girl, this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Illuminating. I'm just going to add like the tiniest bit just to add a little bit more coverage. I'm just adding a little bit on my face just to make sure the color matches and it looks pretty good. On camera it looks a little warm, but it does definitely match my neck. The reason why I added the LA Girl one, just for a little bit more coverage and a little bit more luminosity. And I'm going to go in with a makeup sponge. Any sponge you have, you can even use your fingers for those who don't really know makeup or know what a sponge is. So now what we're going to do is move on to concealer. I'm going to be using a full coverage concealer because I want to make sure I cover the bags, but we're doing something a little different today. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm actually going to apply it with my ring finger right under the eyes. And I'm going to blend it in for the most part with my ring finger. Then what I'm going to do once I get it for the most part blended out is then I will take my sponge and just go over it. And I'm actually not really pressing down. I'm just kind of tapping. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with a highlighter. This is the Milk Makeup highlighter in the shade, oh, it doesn't have a shade, Milk Makeup highlighter. And I'm just going to take some on my ring finger. I'm going to warm it up quite a bit. Just warm that baby up. And And I'm going to put this on the high points of my cheek, just to give you a really natural glow. You can definitely go for a more intense glowy highlighter. I'm just going to keep blending it in. I'm going to go on with the other side. Highlighter. I'm just going to keep blending it in. I'm going to go on with the other side. Just put it on the cheekbones. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go in with my sponge, and I'm going to lightly, I'm not going to press too hard, but I'm going to lightly put this underneath my under eyes, just to set. And this is, what I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Lace Baking Powder. Okay, and then I'm going to take I'm just going to take a fluffy powder brush and go over the rest of the face with this, just to set everything. And this is also going to set that highlight in place too, so it doesn't go anywhere throughout the day. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is move on to bringing some color back into the skin and defining it a little bit. And this is the Maybelline Master Bronze Highlight and Bronzer Kit. And I'm going to take a bronzer brush and take these two dark outer shades. And I'm going to just lightly add some color. We're not defining anything today. We're not going to cut no cheekbones. We're just going to add some color. Then we're actually going to use this bronzer as eyeshadow too. And we're going to take this shade and just blend it with a big fluffy brush into the crease. You don't have to be precise with it, just blend. Okay, now what we're going to do is take the highlight in the palette and we're just going to place that on the lid. Okay, now we're going to add highlight to the face, and we're going to use that same highlight that we put on our eyes on our face. Now for brows, I'm not even going to add color to them. All I'm going to do is set them into place using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Now I'm going to move on to lashes. For lashes, I'm going to use just a mascara, no falsies today, but you can totally add falsies if you need to or want to. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and this just gives a false look to your eyelashes, making you look like you actually put some serious work into them, but really didn't. So now we're going to add blush to the face, and I'm going to be using NARS Madly today, which this is just a really natural color. You can't go wrong with this color. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the lips. For the lips today, I wanted to give you something a little bit deeper because you are in the office of a really professional setting. So what I wanted to do is add a deeper lip color to this very natural look to make you look like you really worked hard on your makeup, but you really didn't. just took a couple steps. So this, what I'm going to be using today, is the Revlon Matte Balm in the shade Fiery Flamboyant. So now that we added this shade, we're going to go and add a little bit of a gloss. So now I'm going to add a gloss, and this is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Tres Leches. And I'm just going to put just a little bit on the lips because I don't want to change the color exactly. I just want to give them more of a glossier vibe. So now I'm going to set the face, but today I'm actually going to set the face with a long wearing setting spray, but I'm going to also mattify the skin a little bit because I do have really oily skin. Now, if you don't have oily skin and you have pretty dry skin, you can definitely go in with an illuminating spray. But if I was the one working in the office, I'd have to put some kind of mattifying this after all the luminosity and the hydration we put on our face, just because what it's going to do if I don't is I'm going to get really oily really quickly, and then I would look like a gross mess in the office, and I don't want that. So I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Mattifying Setting Spray. Now Wet n Wild has another one that is a Photo Focus, but it's the original, which I think is based more for dry skin because it really does hydrate and drench the face. And it's also, they're both the same price, $4, and that doesn't break the bank, so you can definitely just go out and go get it at your local Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens. It's there. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is definitely something I'm enjoying doing this series on this channel, just because I, first off, am toning down my makeup a little bit, and I'm also getting out of my comfort zone because I'm not one who uses very few products on my face and it does this natural eye look and this really light makeup base. It's not me. It's not something I do, but I want to start and branch out a little bit more for my videos, and I have so much ideas coming your guys' way, not just for this series, but I want to just give more, maybe do some makeup tags, like Nika Tutorials did a tag of like this or that. Maybe I'm trying to play with some ideas, so I got them written down. And yeah, I'm so excited to bring you guys so much more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!